Hi, my name is Ben Young, and I'm a periodontist here in San Antonio, Texas, but I'm not going to talk about any of that today. This is November 11th, it's Sunday, and I've just come back from lunch. I had lunch with one of my daughters and my son-in-law and two of my grandkids, and we ate out at a restaurant, and at the end of the meal, the waitress came by and gave us our checks and asked, is anybody here a veteran? And my son-in-law said yes, that I was. She left, she came back and with my check and said, your meal is free. It's totally paid for. Well, I'm grateful. But that got me to think about veterans and who they are, who we are. And what I have to say here is not an official word. It doesn't represent anybody. I'm only speaking for myself. But I have been around the military for a long time. And I think I can at least express what I generally know about the nature of people who have served their country in the military, whether it's for a long time or a short time. Whenever they've served, it has affected them. I can guarantee you. No one leaves without it impacting and at least forcing people to think about things that most of us and most of the time would prefer not to think about. And one of the things that I would tell you is there are two holidays, national holidays, that have to do with the military. One is Memorial Day, and the other is Veterans Day. And I would tell you that most veterans would say the most important holiday is Memorial Day because it is recognition of those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, their lives in battle to protect this country, our liberties, our rights as a free nation. So of the two, veterans would say Memorial Day. But I get why we need Veterans Day too, because not everybody who died was affected by service, and there are many people who need to be remembered for the disabilities they've suffered and for just the sacrifices that they have given in terms of time and life over for this nation. One of the things I think that most people don't understand who have never been in the military is that when you come into active duty, you swear allegiance to the Constitution, and in the process of doing that, you are giving up certain of your rights. One being, you no longer have the right of free speech. You cannot criticize, for example, the president, the vice president, generals. You cannot render political opinions while in uniform. You certainly can vote, but you're supposed to be low-key and quiet because that's part of what it is to serve in the military. You give up your rights to protect yourself in terms of wartime, and if you're called up and you have to go serve and sacrifice, you've committed to do just that. That's the power of the commitment that men and women make when they join the military. It's pretty profound when you're the one that has to swear allegiance to that and take it seriously. And every day you wear a uniform, every day you salute, every day you march, you are reminded that you are under contract, essentially. You are under an oath, your own oath, your word. It's pretty impressive. So I'm proud to be a veteran, and I'm grateful to this country. I think we have to also remember that we are the most blessed people in the history of the world. That's profound if you think about it, with all of the generations that have preceded us, all the billions of people who have lived before us. Of all of those people, right now, we are the most blessed. It's an incredible thought. And the other thing I would say is that I think it's appropriate that Veterans Day comes in November 11, and precedes Thanksgiving. And I would just say that it's interesting too that Thanksgiving is a national American holiday. It's not other countries can have Thanksgivings of their own nature, but this is an American holiday that was started, proclaimed by the President of the United States at the time, who happened to be Abraham Lincoln, in the middle of the Civil War. And you think about everything that we have, even our struggles, our problems, and put them in wartime, and it changes everything. We are protected, and we are safe, and we are a society that has many blessings, and because of that, I think we have many responsibilities as well. We should not take them for granted. And so happy Veterans Day to all of you, and look forward to Thanksgiving and Christmas, which is also a national holiday, and Hanukkah. These are high holy days, but none of it is free for us to enjoy. If it hadn't been for military people who have sacrificed their lives and continue today to protect us all around the globe, I'm very grateful to them and have friends who are there. So my hat is off to active duty service members today, and thank you for letting me share.